Hello, Aries, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. This is just a general reading for the month of October for the sign of Aries. This can be your sun, moon, rising. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. Let's see what messages want to come up for you for the overview for the month of October for Aries. Okay. Bottom of the deck is a vacation. I got to grab the card that came out for you. Take time for relaxation and adventure. So this does not surprise me with all the, especially if you are an Aries rising and you have Pisces in your 12th house, or Pisces is your 12th house. Dove was a card that flew out, take a leap of faith. And the reason I say that is because, if this is your rising and Pisces is your 12th house with all that planetary action in there right now, I can feel that energy of needing to take a step back, right? To take a break from some things. This, that 12th house represents can be things that are hidden, but it definitely talks about closing out cycles and endings, completions, trusting your intuition. So I feel all of those wrapped into one would be, why you need to take some time out, relax, go into meditation. I feel like this is as you're beginning a new beginning, right? As this is like closing out a cycle and ready to embark onto a new beginning. So I do feel that time out, I want to say time out, is very beneficial for you, right? Assisting you with aligning, being of clear mind, body, and spirit, that sort of energy. So the first card that wants to pop up is the Justice in reverse. This just came out not too long ago when I did the reading for Taurus. I don't know if you have strong Taurus placements. You can check that out. Here is the Queen of Cups in upright. I do feel like this is you trusting your intuition, right? Look at Five of Coins in reverse, coming out of Hermit card in reverse. For some of you, I feel like with the Hermit in reverse, this can be like spending too much time in isolation, but I kind of feel like there is you coming out of some sort of lack, right? Like lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, lack of financial stability. I don't know what this is because it can be so many different things for so many different people. Everybody is going to be different, but I feel like trusting your intuition. I feel like you're on point right now. And again, I was just talking about that 12th house, right? Trusting that intuition, because I feel there has been it's showing up. There's been an injustice. Something is not right, fair, and just in a situation. And I do feel like that's being closed out, cleared up, and wow, look. Another intuition card. This also talks about things that are hidden. Temperance, major arcana card, clarifying a major arcana card or giving additional. The Fool card is in reverse and the Knight of Coins is in reverse. I feel like something has been stuck, stagnant, and not moving forward for you. I feel like that is the cycle that is closing out. I'm feeling like there was an injustice. It almost gives me the vibe of something that was intentionally happening to block movement forward, to block this embarking on a new journey. I feel like with the Temperance Angel, like this is being like brought down from the Most High. The balancing of this situation is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it's bringing down truth, in clarity. I feel like it's going to be exposing. We do have this full moon coming up, and I will be posting readings for each of the 12 signs for this full moon. But I feel like something could be exposed, or I feel exposed during that time, something that was hidden. That's the energy I'm feeling. It definitely has something to do with an injustice. Could be within a partnership or about a partnership or something, some sort of union, something that was supposed to come together, or something that wasn't supposed to come together. You're going to take what resonates with you and release what doesn't. This could have even been, job opportunities, different doors opening, that sort of thing, where these things were meant to come together, and because of an injustice, something that was hidden, like this didn't ultimately work out. With the Seven of Cups, this talks about confusion, distorted energy, smoke and mirrors. World card in reverse. This is saying that energy, it's giving me an energy of something that didn't want something to end. with the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's like this, I feel like this, I know I'm feeling dragon mode, but I'm feeling the fire being ignited in order for someone to take action, move forward, recognizing whatever this is and aligning with that energy, right? Fire energy, grounded. I'm feeling the red, the root chakra, being confident, stable, secure, grounded. Next card up is the King of Cups in reverse. And that's interesting because we did see the Queen of Cups upright, right? Six of Coins. And you see this six is not balanced, right? I'm feeling like, you know, for some of you, with the King of Cups in reverse, like this could be where somebody wasn't trusting their intuition, that wasn't comfortable, confident in their feelings, their emotions, I keep seeing the Two of Cups. I feel like this is in connection, and it can be within friendships, family, relationship partners, that sort of thing. But I'm feeling like there was something that was hidden that is being illuminated. And whatever this is talking about, it's giving me the energy of there was an injustice that blocked or disconnected or, you know, didn't ultimately come together with an offer, an opportunity, a situation that was meant to be, that these cards are all meant to be upright, right? But I feel like something was done that you didn't know about it that created an injustice in the situation. It created something that wasn't balanced, an imbalance in a situation. I feel this is being cleared up for you. I feel whatever that was blocking forward movement for you. So again, it's starting off with trusting your intuition, about taking a leap of faith, of really needing to spend some quality time going within. You know, maybe you've been kind of neglecting that part of your chart, or your, you know, things that have been like messages or downloads. If you have been feeling you needed time alone to really clear your head and think, right? I don't know why all of a sudden all this energy felt chaotic. You could have had a lot of chaos going on around you that was distracting you from spending that time. I see the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse. You can see them right here. Again, I'm not really getting a high vibe from all of these energies being in reverse. The injustice, the, you know, lack of connection, emotionally depleted, you know, like these are draining relationships, that sort of thing. High Priestess in reverse is that second indication that somebody wasn't trusting their intuition. I feel like they went based on, like, if you were making choices or decisions, this doesn't have to be you. It can be somebody that you're connected with. If they, look at splitting the deck to the Justice upright, to the King of Pentacles upright. So this Queen of Swords in reverse could be like, that is a vicious energy. And when I'm seeing the King of Cups in reverse, this could be somebody very mentally and emotionally manipulative, right? Like, this Queen of Swords in reverse, she doesn't speak truth. She is not about clarity. She is a vindictive, bitter, like this is a toxic energy. Like, that is just what I'm feeling with this energy. And I feel intuitively, first of all, that there were secrets and things that were hidden and done in the dark. But even more than that, it's giving me the feeling of somebody not trusting their intuition, like ignoring red flags, that sort of energy. We got the Nine of Cups showing up now with the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups to the Two of Wands to the King of Wands. So this is really nice. I feel like somebody, and when I'm feeling like, first of all, again, I get this energy. I get so much with this energy. I feel like somebody is bored. Like, there is this emotional, like, boredom is what I'm feeling. I feel either this was or this is an opportunity, but this person isn't even mindful of this opportunity. They're kind of like sleeping, you know, almost missing opportunity is what I feel. Is a Two of Wands. This talks about making a choice or a decision, and someone is taking their power. You can see they take one out of the 2 wands with them. They're not bringing any baggage. They're making a choice and a decision to take their power to move forward. There is judgment that is on the table right here. There is judgment that has been called or is being rendered. And again, I felt that way up there where I feel like this is, whether you want this to or not, this is going to be where there is that injustice being corrected, the scales being balanced, something, I feel like being flipped on its head, but I don't feel like in a bad way. I feel like it's like all the lies, deception, manipulation, the injustice, that sort of stuff is coming to an end. 9 of Cups to the 8 of Wands. So this does bring me to that very happy energy, right? Where we love that 9 of Cups is that, that wish fulfillment, minor wish fulfillment, but a wish fulfillment none the same, right? And then to the 8 of Wands where something happens quite quickly. And look, like this is an overflowing abundance, new beginning in the emotional realm. 3 of Pentacles underneath that to the 2 of Cups. There is strong indication that this is concerning relationship. And you can see 3 right here. This in the center of this gives me the energy of one person doing all the work while everybody else is sitting around just watching one person work. I kind of feel like this is, if they were working together, I don't feel like that. I feel like this is like a third energy sort of thing, and that can be in many different directions, right? I feel like there was some sort of external or some sort of third party energy that was deceptive, hiding things, doing things behind the back, like lying, creating chaos, confusion, distorted energy when it comes to new beginning and things coming together. And again, it does strongly indicate relationship, but it can be other areas like opportunities, job opportunities, but nonetheless, it's still showing up. Somebody also has to recognize where their intuition was trying to tip them off, to warn them. The red flags were there and they chose, to ignore that intuition. Like I feel like they're going to learn. And again, Saturn is that teacher, right? And that is in that 12th house of yours. If you're an Aries, if Pisces is your 12th house, that is that completion, that ending of that cycle, right? There's the King of Pentacles showing up again. This is talking about movement forward, stability in your physical realm, whether this be in your home, your family, your finances, your resources. Queen of Wands to the Emperor, to the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is really nice. I feel like behind the scenes, you're really enforcing structure, discipline, stabilizing the actions you take. You're doing things more like with purpose, like making conscious choices and decisions. I do see some sort of a celebration, an accomplishment coming in the very near future for you. So this is really super sweet. Next card that wants to come out, and this is as a result of you walking away from that energy that I'm talking about up there. 8 of Cups is walking away from the confusion, walking away from the smoke and mirrors, walking away from things that looked. 7 of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, right? This is walking away from things that were deceptive, that were working literally behind your back, trying to sabotage your work, trying to sabotage you building something. It's some sort of sabotage that was clouded in smoke and mirrors. Like I feel mental and emotional manipulation. Like this is someone smiling in your face the whole time. They're just collecting whatever they need to know in order to go and sabotage it. Like this is just that energy I'm feeling, and I'm saying like it feels judgment is here to balance the scales on this. Yes, bring forth the happiness, the sunshine, the release, allow this completion and closure of a cycle, right? So a new cycle can begin. 10s always go to the 1s. 10s are completing out a cycle. And this cycle is completing out in order for the sun to come through, the happiness, the joy, the fun, the opportunities, all of that stuff. But there's just been a bunch of burdens and baggage. And there's choice right there, right? Like this is the choice. There's a choice and a decision that's coming in for you in order to take this new path. Ace of Wands. So let's see what other energies are coming through. Let's grab a couple more energies. Yeah, I feel like you dropped the baggage of the past. You've grown, you've learned, you've evolved, you've recognized what it's, you know, the consequences of not trusting your intuition is how I'm feeling with this. So this Knight of Swords, it did fall out back in reverse right there. Wow. To me, this feels like a rejection, like you're leaving something out in the cold. And it's this energy, like I feel it's just... too many cards, but I'm going to pull them and we'll end it with that. I feel like you're rejecting energy that just comes in like real quick moving. Wow, I cannot make that up. I was so glad I decided. I was like, I weren't going to take these cards because there was too many, but then I said I will to end this reading. I feel like you're rejecting, you're leaving things out in the cold that are not, you know, up to like your standards or to in alignment is more how I'm feeling. I feel also that someone has raised their standards. You know, they're no more, it's not that you're an intolerant energy, but I feel the energy of like you've tolerated more than you ever should have, and you're like, I'm not doing that no more, right? It just feels like that energy. So the cards that fell out that I was going to end this with is the Death card, right? This is talking about something completing out, totally done, over with, a transformation. You've transformed. Then it went to the Star card, which is a major wish fulfillment. This talks about healing, right? Then we have the King of Swords. So this is mastering that mind, your thoughts, your ideas, mastering the mind. Like, so you're no longer getting caught up in confusion, smoke and mirrors, deception, lying energies like that. Ace of Pentacles is the next one. And I have seen a few aces out here for you. So I really feel like whatever cycle is ending out for you, this is very powerful. I feel like it's been a very big, long, cycle for you, and it feels to me like this is it, this is over, this is completed, it's final. You know, there's no turning back from that. In the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant energy. Hierophant, Seven of Wands to the Hermit card. You've gained knowledge, wisdom. You've risen above some situations. There could have even been some like traditional or cultural or religious things that, you know, you may be looking at a little bit differently. Let's say that right now. This is Taurus energy, so could have been in regards to traditional ways of earning money. It could have been in regards to relationships, marriage, that sort of thing. There's rising above some sort of energy and a lot of wisdom being gained. And now you see the King of Cups showing up upright, right? So this is been, I feel, quite the journey and quite the cycle for you, Aries. I hope this message resonates with you. Please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you back here in the near future with the full moon in your sign, the reading for that. So I send you love and light. Have a great day.